Hello and welcome back to Trails in the Sky. Last time we discovered that something's going on in the mine here, and we're going to go check it out. In between, I actually did a little bit of farming for Sepith, and I opened up Joshua's final slot. Still haven't really done anything for Sherazard here, but these two are now fully open slot-wise, which should open up a lot of possibilities. Hopefully, it starts giving me the option to get some better quartz, because there are some combinations that I really would like to try in the future. I do really like the ability to mix and match quartz in order to get different abilities and stuff. I sort of wish it was actually more complex in some ways. More so that, in the sense where it would be more interesting if you could do more like the combinations had more to it rather than just building up a set amount of Sepith and getting this one. I'm not really sure how you'd do it like that, but it feels a little straightforward rather than flexible at the moment in terms of strategizing. So there's always going to be probably an optimal amount for a given build of what you're going for. And the mixing matching is a little bit limited, so maybe they expand upon it in the future Sky games. I don't know. I guess I'll find out at the time. But I do like this, and I sort of wish the Cold Steel games had a combination of this and what the Cold Steel games did. Again, I'm not exactly sure how, but I do like it. And hopefully they go back to it to some extent in the future. At the very least, at the moment, no ideas of precisely how I'd want it to be come to mind, but I get a feel for the general direction of things I like in the system so far, and where I'd want them to go in the future, as well as what I know what I like from the Cold Steel games. So, gate is secured. Let's use this key we borrowed from the village elder. Use the abandoned mine key. Woo. Well, that was one heavy gate. Yeah, let's have a look inside, shall we? I don't know about sky bandits, but I can definitely sense monsters in here. Everyone stay alert. Cheryl with her mini-map abilities. Is this the same as the last mine? Probably is. Does sort of sound like it. Oh, here are the crab people. I think these are the same crab people. Maybe stronger versions of them. Ooh, okay. Man, it's bright in here. It's almost like there's no ceiling. Says it's so bright. Huh? Isn't that the... Why, Estelle? Looks like we've hit the jackpot. Have we? And I'm guessing Cassie's is not on it. I did not say before this. Did these auto-save? I think these auto-saved every time you went into a new area, so should be okay if it's goes badly for some reason. Forget about the heavy things and focus on the food provisions and valuables. It's been quite a few days. I mean, I guess there is a lot of stuff on there. And hurry up, will you? It's only a matter of time before someone finds this place. Roger. Yeah, blah. Blue, 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 blue. Was an airliner like that in a place like that? Oh my goodness. I guess that kid wasn't seeing things after all. This looks like an area that used to be for strip mining. It certainly turned out to be a great place to hide something this size. Yeah, who would have thought that to look here. Look at that. Aren't they? I just noticed I never turned on the volume to what I normally do. Give me a sec. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Aren't they loading the airliner cargo into their own ship? Yeah, let's worry about that later. We gotta figure out a way to bag these guys before they get away. We could try to damage the engine on their ship. That would be a good idea. But apparently we're ready to fight right there in the corner. Here's something I've noticed. The fact that I have this on widescreen. I don't think it's supposed to be in widescreen, because they load things in, like, slightly off screen that you're not supposed to see. Like earlier in the game, in that one, the Lantern quest, when you see Joshua loaded off screen when I make the decision. And I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to see that. Man, Don can be a real slave driver sometimes. Oh well, once all this, is taken care of, we'll be able to sit back and negotiate a nice, fat ransom. Hold it right there. Who in the... The scorching flames of justice shall never fade away as long as evil thrives in this world. The League of Extraordinary Bracers has arrived. Oh god. What, wasn't that awesome? It sounded awesome to me. Huh? The League of... What? You bonehead. Why do you always get carried away like that? What's with you two? Now I look like a big fool saying that stuff all alone. You didn't even tell us to say anything, Estelle. Yeah, why would you like expect us to say things? You didn't... Did you think we were on like some wavelength that would make sure we understood you want us to say that? You're the one who just had a run-in with back and roll in. This can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early. Supposed to be? Huh? Are we supposed to be here? It can't be right. We're not supposed to be here this early. What the heck are you talking about? In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby under arrest and charged with the hijacking of an airliner and its passengers. We should have done something to like take out the airliner engines or something, sabotage them so they couldn't run away. I hope for your sakes you'll come along quietly. Now hold on a minute. Are you trying to tell me that only the three of you came here to arrest us? Oh, were you talking about like the army and stuff? Okay. You see anyone else, Bandit Boy? So, you're not involved with the others then. In the Bracers? Are the Bracers... So is there another Bracer group doing stuff? Then that simplifies things. Let's get them, boys. Ew, okay. They are a bit spread out. And those guys have... daggers? I think it's daggers. Okay. Well, let's start with... Okay, they're not doing much. Okay. They're definitely not doing much. I think we're in a good situation. They definitely seem to be capable of getting hit by aerial too, so... Yeah. That other one will probably move into the area. And I can double up on an aerial strike. Yeah. And miss. Cool. Let's see if this is any, he might resist it or something, I don't know. A confuse on him would be interesting though, wouldn't it? Yes, it would. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what confuse causes them to do, but I guess we're about to find out. Ariel's just really, I mean, so many enemies. Ariel's just good at this point. And... Ha 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 ha. Let's just focus on taking this guy out. He'll attack his own guys at this rate. Oh. Wasted that 10% strength. Damn it. Yeah, they're not hitting hard at all. Yeah, this has been pretty... Oh, is there going to be a battle after this? It sort of feels like there might be a battle after this. Ha 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 ha. Oh, that's good. So this has turned out stronger than I feared. Or... The confusion's... Oh, did he lose it? Oh, he lost it. Oh. Well, at this rate, I think we could probably take him out. Before he moves again. And, you know, I could always just, you know, at this rate, I probably could just take him out with normal attacks. Yeah, definitely. I don't even need to delay him like I was thinking about. There we go. Easy peasy. And only 60 XP, so maybe that was the point. You guys are tougher than I thought. It's no wonder Josette got beaten by you three. Sweet talk won't get you anywhere, buddy. It's time to surrender and let the passengers go. You really don't know anything, do you? Was that... what was it that you called yourself? The League of Exceptionally Dim or something? Are you making fun of my awesome team name? You're dead. Look out! Look out! Oh, a bomb? Oh, smoke grenade, okay. What is this? You've got to be kidding me. Another smoke screen? It's too bad about the rest of the cargo, but we'll just have to live without it. Later, braces. Damn it. Now, get back here. You motherfucker. Oh my goodness, everyone's assholes. Something got in my eyes. Don't worry, it's not poisonous. It looks like it was a typical smoke canister. The ship is already out of sight. This is getting really old. It's not once, but twice now that they've gotten away. I mean, we could have done something to take out their engines. Like I said, we should have done something. Like, went covert or something. I don't know what, but we should have done something like that. Come on. If I get demoted for this of the guild, there's not much I can say in my defense. Oh, Shara. No one even suggested doing, like, a smart idea. Quit acting like it was all your fault. It was mostly Joshua's fault. Yeah, we're responsible for letting them get away too. If we've got time to kick ourselves over this, then there's time to get some other constructive things to do. Well, well, you sound like you should be the senior bracer. Well, at least we are able to take back the airliner, so how about we have a look? The passengers may be inside. That seems unlikely given how he was talking, but right. Oh, another place to go. What? No! But there's other things to explore. Let me explore, damn it. Fine. We'll go on the airliner and we'll check it and find no one here. Wow, it's pretty big in here, or bare in here. There's not a piece of cargo left. Evidently, the Sky Bandits managed to make off with it all. At least judging by the looks of things. At any rate, well, there's probably some outside that they hadn't brought up, so... At any rate, we should do a thorough investigation of the place. How would they have gotten the passengers off if they came straight here? Here's a lift car. It looks like the same type as those at the landing port. The Sky Bandits probably use this to move the cargo. I wonder what this is. It's the orbital engine control panel. It looks like the flow of orbital energy has been completely stopped. Okay. Interesting. What are the physics of orbital energy? Because, like, I get it, but it can get, like, piped, or... It can, like, get piped through everything, or... And you can, like, turn it into winds and all the elements, and... I'm not sure if they ever went into anything like that in Cold Steel. I don't think they did. Maybe they'll address it here at some point. Looks like this is the captain's seat. If these were any other circumstances, I'd love to sit here. Don't even think about it. But I could do it. But I could do it. Sitting's not a problem. Here's the steering wheel. Use the pilot of the ship. Now that you look at it, that's not really a very good, like, visual range that the pilot gets, is it? I wonder who the pilot could have, where the pilot could have gone. I don't know. In the hostage pool? I doubt they're discriminating so much. No passengers out here either. Okay. Probably first class stuff. It's bright in here, so that it's still bright. There's a lot of light shining into this place. She says that well, I guess a lot for... Well, maybe it's not that much. Maybe I'm just noticing it more because her name's Estelle Bright. Okay. Seemed to cover it. We checked it over, but it looks like there's nobody inside. Oh, there's a high possibility the passengers were transferred to the Sky Bandits airship. And there's, and then to wherever their hideout is. Agreed. But this sucks. Right when I thought I had some clues, we're back to 0. Well, come on, cheer up already. It's not like every clue has completely vanished. Why do you think the Sky Bandits hid the airliner here in the first place? Huh? As far as I can tell, the orbital energy in the ship has completely stopped. Which means the orbital energy was stripped from the aircraft. I know this because the orbital energy in an orbit gradually recharges over time. Furthermore, the Sky Bandits made multiple trips to carry off a large amount of cargo. Considering the time and risk involved, don't you think it would have been more effective just to take the entire airliner to their hideout? Yeah, that does seem a little odd that they didn't. So why'd they hide the airliner here then? All I can think of is that they did in order to... Sort the cargo? Probably not. Move the hostages aboard their own aircraft? Probably not. Steal the orbital engine? Probably not. Keep clear of the Royal Army search party? Probably not, because their hideout's probably like that. Ditch the LINDE because their hideout is somewhere weird. Yeah, they probably didn't want this to be more trackable, yeah? That is exactly right. It's also the one that actually had like some thought behind it out of all the options. For my guess, I would imagine that their hideout is a slightly peculiar place. Maybe 10 to 15 ARG in size. In short, a peculiar place on which only a small aircraft, like the Sky Bandits airship, could land. Interesting. How about terrain covered with extreme differences in height, like mountains and ravines? That seems like a likely place for the Sky Bandits' hideout. That's what I was thinking too. However, if that's the case, then we may be unable to do anything else. There's the possibility that their hideout may be a place we can't reach by foot. But then what can we do? Well, I hate to say it, but we may have to share our conclusions with the army and ask for their cooperation. Never. Because they're the ones with the patrol ships. What? Now you're trying to tell us we should go crawling back to the army and ask them for help? Either way, we still have to report them about the airliner. Personally speaking, I still think we should cooperate with the army, whatever their attitude may be. Especially if that means bringing the hostages back safe and sound. I guess you're right. This isn't the time to be letting my personal feelings get the best of me. For the time being, let's get back to the guild and report our findings to Lugren. We should be able to contact the Haken Gate if we use the orbital telephone. We should probably let the mayor know too. Well, whatever. Heading back then. Huh? What the heck? Great. Now this is something I did not expect. I wonder if we should be glad, since they saved us the trouble of having to contact them. They were expecting the army? I mean, these are the people, yeah? Oh, shut up. I mean, I imagine these have to be the people they were expecting. Do they have, like, a traitor inside the army, then? That's working with the Sky Bandits? We have found a suspicious armed group. Put your hands in the air, all of you. What is this world coming to? A woman and 2 kids are the Sky Bandits? Although the girl does look shifty. Hey, now, that's just rude. And who are you calling Sky Bandits? Can't you see the shiny emblem on my chest? Ugh, the bracer emblem, huh? I hope you don't think for a moment something like that proves your innocence. Oh, you know what also doesn't prove your innocence? Being in the army. He might be... Yeah. General Morgan. Right. Why are you here? After looking into reports of my men, I found this place to have been insufficiently investigated, so I came to see for myself. Oh. Bullshit. Bullshit. You would not have brought this many people, and you would not have come to investigate yourself. Ah. Who would have thought a lot of you were conspiring with the Sky Bandits? No. You fuck. Might I get you to start with the accusations, General? We happen to find this place one step ahead of your own men. If that's the truth, then why don't you tell me where the Sky Bandits are? And are the hostages inside the airliner? We almost had the Sky Bandits, but they managed to escape. And there are no hostages to be found here. Looks like the truth has come out. Most likely you notified the Sky Bandits, let them know we were coming. I'm gonna fucking hit you with a fucking staff in the fucking mouth. And no, I will shove it up your ass so far. Wait a minute. How about you cut with a crab? My thoughts exactly. Alright, men, take them into custody. Oh, right up the ass, right up the ass, right up the ass. Staff. Whoop. Up the ass, just 1 meter, 2 meter, 3 meter, 4 meter dead. God, this guy pisses me off. The general will be questioning you himself on the morrow. Your innocence. If your innocence is proven, then you will be released in 2 or 3 days. God, I need to fucking... So for the time being, this cell will give you a place to cool your heels. Maybe you mean throw us off the scent of the Sky Bandits? I don't believe any of you. You're all fucking traitors. General Morgan has to be a fucking traitor. This is not even funny. Tossing us in a place like this without even listening to a word we have to say. If the army managed to arrest the sky bandits, then I'm sure we'd have our names cleared. But the way things are at the moment, that may not be possible. Huh? Why not? You remember what the sky bandits leader we fought in the old mine said, right? He said, that can't be right, you're not supposed to be here this early, if I remember correctly. Now that you mention it, he did say something like that, didn't he? You're not trying to tell me that he meant the army by that, are you? I don't know for sure, but I would bet that's what he meant. Which means that the Sky Bandits have a mole in the army. I bet it's fucking Morgan at this fucking point. He seems like the type who would do it. Maybe. I don't know, but I want to believe it at this point. Or a corroborator. A collaborator who's leaking information. That's what you wanted to say, isn't it, Joshua? Yeah. Well, if that's the case, then they'll never get caught. Which means we're the only ones who stood a chance of nabbing them. Which makes sense why we're being fucking arrested, and why it would make sense that Morgan's the fucking one. But now we're just stuck in here. I wonder how your father would get around this little setback breakout. I don't know. My. Well, don't you all seem to be in a bit of a fix? Did you just say something, Joshua? No, I didn't say anything. It came from the cell next door. It all sounded familiar. Oh, how could you say something so heartless? Is it Oliver? My lustrous voice should be recognizable to anyone. Yeah. Could this unfounded self-confidence and tone of absurd narcissism belong to? It's you, isn't it, Olivier? You do remember my dulcet chords. Why are you? Why did they arrest you? My goodness. Does it have anything to do with faking your identity? The thing that we meet again in a place like this. It seems that we are bound by destiny. Why are you here? I thought you were going to Bose. Thought we took you there. Now you're locked up in a place like this. What the heck did you do? Come now, let's not worry about all the little details, shall we? I have my reasons, which are deeper than the deepest ocean and the higher than the highest peak. I'm definitely not asking now. I'm sure we'll just get tired while you talked our ears off. What a coincidence itself. I was just thinking the same thing. So, there you have it. We really don't care to know. You talk so much, I'd probably be an old woman by the time you were done here. And I'm not ready for wrinkles yet. But it would have been good. It would be good to know. Come on now. Let's not be like that. I'll fill you in on all the details of the tragic incident which befell me. Don't you listen, dummy? We don't want to hear about it. It all began after we parted ways. I did some window shopping in the Bose market, then moved over to enter those restaurants. You see, once I had eaten to my heart's content, I began to play the grand piano, then to feed my artistic soul. And upon doing so, the restaurant manager was overcome with my skill and had me arrested for doing things I shouldn't have done. I was asked to stay and work as a professional pianist for the restaurant. Oh my goodness. Is this how you got arrested, or is this how you... Are just you trying to show off? That's great and all, but I thought you were supposed to be a lutist. A musical genius is not limited to just one instrument. Anyway, back to my story. After negotiating a few of my own conditions, I accepted the job offer. These conditions were, of course, food and wine for free every day instead of Mira. I don't know how to put it, but that's very you, Olivier. Yeah, I'm not sure how that has anything to do with you getting thrown in jail. Well, this is where the real sob story begins. That night I had been enjoying a place of sauteed duck I had the chef prepare. But the blood sauce which had been used was a little too overbearing for my palate. Consequently, I began to feel that normal red wine was not satisfying enough. The more you talk, the more I want to hate you. But go on, I'm curious, in spite of knowing better. Well, I suppose I bought a bottle of wine which seems good from the cellar. Something called Grand Chardonnay from the year 1183. I'm guessing that's worth a lot. Grand Chardonnay from the year 1183? That's the legendary vintage wine that was auctioned off by in the Royal City. Huh, aren't you well informed? I heard a rumor about it too, so of course I was interested in having a drink for myself. Auctioned off. How much are we talking about here? From what I heard, it went for somewhere in the neighborhood of 500,000 Mira. 500,000 Mira. Just for one bottle. That's out of this world. You didn't, did you, Olivier? Such a needless question. Of course I opened the bottle and had a sip. Its sweet-smelling fragrance tickled my nostrils. Its luxurious mellow taste caressed my throat. And can you believe what else? A rose-tinted vignette of time and space existed within that very bottle. Are you saying it had the higher elements in it? Is that what you're telling me? It was a wine forged by using the higher elements? I don't think I can listen to this any longer. My ears are bleeding from just listening to such stupidity. It's completely dumbfounded. I'm completely dumbfounded. The sad thing is that after taking a sip of such excellent wine, I began to feel that the food was lacking. And as I was having the chef cook me up something else to match the wine, the restaurant manager returned. Since I'm not a stingy fellow, I cordially invited him to join me for a drink. But for some odd reason, he got rather upset. In fact, he got so steaming, mad that his face looked like a ripe tomato. And before I could say another word, a group of soldiers came filing in. And, well, one thing led to another. And, I can't say another word about this tragedy being dragged all the way here without coming to tears. So, let us all weep together to sympathize with my dilemma. Shove you. Kill you. Stupid Estelle. Idiot. Pardon? But do my ears deceive me? But could I have sworn I heard a zzzz and zzzz, not even a misheard idiot coming from your cell? Oh, are you listening? This is where the story gets really interesting. I'm going to tell you all about my lineage and reveal all my plot points. You see, several further trials awaited me after I was brought here. Hello, are you listening? Maybe not. Oh, boy. Hey, either we get up. I'm tired. What's wrong? Are you trying to tell us we're being interrogated this early in the morning? It's 11. That's a little early even for me. No, just the opposite. You're being released. Huh? Yeah, interesting. And surprising. Don't we want to have a nice conversation with the good general? I'd fucking... Give me my staff and I'll have a great conversation with him. Why all of a sudden? Is there a reason for this? Yes, I'd like to consider myself that reason, Maybell. Mm-hmm. Mayor Maybell? Well, what an unusual place to be meeting you. I mean, we probably have alibis for a number of the things the Sky Bandits have done. So, yeah. I'm really sorry about everything that's happened to you. But don't worry, your names have been cleared. I don't completely agree with everything, but this is a request coming from Maybell herself. You better remember to thank her. Fuck you. Fuck you. Give me my staff. Give me my... I'll take your fucking spear from you, guy. Soldier, give me your spear. So you mean Mayor Maybell stood up on our behalf? No, that's not exactly it. I just explained your situation to General Morgan. Our situation? Yes, I have one question for the both of you. Are you really the children of Cassius Bright? Huh? Yeah, that's right. This is Estelle Bright, and I'm his adopted son, Joshua. I see. Now that you mention it, the girl does slightly resemble Lena. You knew my mother? Yes, I enjoyed your mother's cooking on several occasions when I visit your home in Relent. Why, in fact, we even met once when you were just a baby. Oh, so is that why I hate you so much? I bet you treated me horribly then, too. Now wait just a minute. You're a personal acquaintance of my dad's? I knew that he was in the military before, but... I don't know Cassius Bright the Bracer. I only know the only Cassius I know is the one from service. He was a rare strategist. Strategist, Dad? I just can't imagine what he saw in the Bracer Guild. Makes me angry just thinking about it. Hitting that. Now, you have to excuse me. Just sometimes I go into fits of rage. Calm down, sir. Calm down. What's wrong with him? He does that sometimes. It's dangerous. Just stay away from him. It seems like your father was a brilliant officer in the military. I've heard from the general that he tried several times to get your father to change his mind about retiring. Huh. I didn't know. Somehow it feels hard to believe. However, if that's the case, the general's hatred for bracers may stem from Cassius leaving the army. That's so fucking trivial if that's really the reason. From the vexation of being left by one of his most promising men. I get the same impression. So what you're saying is, our lives are such a pain in the ass because of Dad. How common. That dirty, rotten scoundrel. How about we return to Bose now? With the airliner being found, the situation has taken a new turn. So there are a number of things I'd like to discuss with you. Oh, sure. Something the matter? I'm definitely ready to get out of here, but it feels like we're forgetting something. Oh, let's continue to forget it. Now that you mention it. What could it be? Oh, what could it be? Let's leave now. Oh, how goddess you people can be at times. How could you forget about a companion who spent the night with you in the cold? Odd cell. How lamentable. How pitiful. Fine, be that way. I shall wither away friendless and hungry, alone in this dark purgatory. Okay, if you insist. Is he still here? Yeah, I completely forgot about him. I'm sorry to say this, but there's not much we can do for you. Is he that musician I heard about? The one who chugged that bottle of Grand Chardonnay without a second thought? Indeed, that is I. Yet, my fair lass, I would be heartbroken if you took my intentions the wrong way. For you see, I perceived it as an advance payment for the exquisite services that I was about to render. You're quite the interesting character. Alright, I'll see what I can do to bargain with the General for your release. Really? Truly? You would do such a kind service for a man such as myself? I think that may be asking a bit much. If the restaurant takes this to trial, there's going to be at least a lawsuit. Well, there's no need to worry about that. Well, you see, the owner of the restaurant is me. Oh, okay. Huh? And that Grand Chardonnay was the very one I bid on. That being the case, I'm fairly confident there won't be any other problems over the matter. Okay. Do you not care? You don't know him. I mean, I'm not particularly in the mood, or I really wouldn't want to see him locked up in here for the rest of the series, but at the same time, I don't see your motivation for helping him here. It is sort of expensive. Okay, well, whatever. I can't believe you were released. Fucking hell. It's like a stroke of bad luck. Please don't lay on the compliments so thick. However, it pains my soul that I partook of such a fine wine without paying a single mirror. Shall I play the piano in the restaurant per our contract to remedy that? I think I'm going to have to pass on that. After what happened, I think it would be a bit awkward having you back there. I, for one, don't think he'd mind a bit. I mean, he wouldn't mind. Yeah, he sure does seem to have some thick skin. Let's think of this as an unfortunate incident for the both of us. But I don't think I can just let things go like this. Let's see. It seems like you're investigating something at the moment, right? How about I lend my assistance in return for the wine? Huh? Well, that does sound interesting. Could I ask you to join these bracers in their work? Yes. Could you ever? This is how Oliver's brought into the fold of actually working on this. He has a fucking debt to pay for fucking wine he just drank carelessly. Holy shit, that's really how this is going down. Okay, that's a thing. It's a thing. So it's settled. Let our new working relationship bloom like a magnolia at the heights of spring. Oh, magnolia. Were those the flowers that were in Trista? I forgot the name of them are, but I think that was the one that was in Trista. Hold on a second. Wait, what did we do to deserve this? Your general weirdness aside, simply having an amateur like you around is honestly going to be a pain. Are you confident that you won't be able to be a drag on our work or sanity? Well, I'm somewhat confident in my marksmanship and magic, but of course I'd be distressed if you tried to listen to my music genius in the same group. That's the kind of line that really gets me worried. But maybe we could use an extra hand. I mean, we do have an extra place in the party at this point. As long as we can't count on the army to help us out, I have the feeling we'll be short on manpower. Well, alright then. We'll use you for what you're worth. However, if we do conclude that you're not worth your weight, you'll be dumped from the party. Are you going to be okay with that? Of course I don't mind. I never let you down, so please be reassured. Well, my expectations of you are pretty much at rock bottom anyway, so I don't know. I know you won't let me down. I'm glad things are settled between you all. But before you go, there's something I need to tell you. Tell us. Actually, the town did seem pretty noisy when we were headed here. What happened? The truth be told, last night there was a large-scale burglary in Pose's south block. The weapon shop and herbal factory were targeted, as were a number of private residences. Okay. What? So, was this the work of the Sky Bandits? It's unknown at this time, but it seems highly probable. A unit of the Royal Army is currently conducting an investigation. I see. I guess we better do an investigation of our own then. Yes, I'd like to formally request you to do just that. I'll send payment over to the guild for the work you've done so far. Please make use of the money for your current investigation expenses. Okay. I have a feeling the army is going to get in our way again. But I guess when that happens, it happens. Whether they get in our way or not, I don't think we should be forthcoming with the army about any information we come across. Because if there's really a spy in the mist, and their mist, they'll just leak it out to the Sky Bandits. Though I'm reluctant to say it, I also think it's best for us to keep quiet about our findings. Anyway, let's act with prudence. Alrighty, my possum companions, shall we head to the South Block? Look, buddy, who made you king of the show? Oh my goodness. Welcome back, Olivier. I'm probably never gonna call him Olivier. I'm just gonna call him Oliver. Oh boy. Oh boy. Stolen ring. Here's another one. I was burglarized the other day and my jeweled ring is found to be among the missing items. It's quite valuable to me, so if anyone happens to find it, please let me know. I live on the Bose South Block. Okay. Easy payment. Woo. 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 I walk in here with Olivier, get kicked out immediately. What? Aren't you? No, I'm sure of it. You're that guy from before. What's up, my good man, Julio, sir? Thanks for the meal last time. Oh my. Didn't I have you arrested already? I guess I'm going to have to report you again. No, let's not do anything brash, my friends. You guys are actually quite blessed. To have an owner of the eyes to recognize the value of an awful man such as myself is quite wondrous and truly. And she is an exquisite beauty, is she not? Like a flower in bloom. The future of Anteros is as bright as a field bathed eternally in the noontime glow of a crisp spring day. I can't believe you defy the owner like that. What kind of manager are you? Oh my. Dear me, consider this managerial failure on my part. My sincerest apology to the owner. Oh my goodness. Play the piano, Olivier. Do it. Do it. So you got burglarized then? My factory! My factory and all my goods, they're gone! I've got to report this to the Army and the Bracer Guild ASAP. Oh wait, now just hold on a minute. If either one of those groups saw what was written in the stolen ledger. Oh yikes, I'd be in a world of hurt. Thank you for saying that out loud. Hey, you said everything was stolen, right? Oh, look at that. Interesting. Okay. Man, he has just one big chain. Man, I like it. I like it. 200 each. Oh, that's gonna take a while to build up. Lives on the South Block, yet I can't talk to anyone. Damn it. Someone live up here? I actually don't think I've been up here. Someone might live right where I just went in. Maybe. Possibly. Yep. Can't talk to anyone. Who are you up here? Nope, that wasn't a person. Whoops. Damn it. Probably some still important information we haven't gathered. We should continue to ask around a bit more and see where we go. Oh, up here? Oh, wait, I tried to exit the area, my bad. Damn it. My shop got ripped off by a bunch of thieving criminals. And they took off with every last one of my prize goods too. Okay. Why does it have to happen to me at a time where there are hardly any goods around to begin with? Yeah, that's a good point. I wonder if that's relevant. I suppose I didn't talk to whoever this was. Margot, it looks like this store was hit by the biggest wagons in town to be talking about business deals. Ooh, and I guess I didn't go upstairs here. I didn't know there was an upstairs. Oh god, of course they're here. Yay, this one turned out really cute. These guys being here always means something good is about to happen, right? Meow. Is this how you wanted this one? Yeah, sure, something like that. However, we got really screwed, you know that? Huh? Good afternoon. Are you working on another story? Looks like you two are on the trail of a scoop again. Hey, kids. Oh, Estelle and Joshua. Boy, am I glad to see that they let you out of the clinker. Oh, did you hear that? Why do you know? I heard all about you kids getting arrested by the army up at the old mine. You certainly had me worried. Why are you acting like you had nothing to do with it? It was your info that led us to the village. Hey now, what kind of vase is that? Don't tell me you blame us. Did you, go check out the abandoned mine yourself? Yeah, we did yesterday. How long has it been? Oh, well, whatever. But it was out, it was after you had all been already hauled off. We could have had a really great shot of your arrest had we been there. It really guts, me that we missed such a perfect opportunity for a great shot. I swear, you people in the news business. But anyway, I was wondering if you, thought this looked like the handiwork of the Sky Bandits. Sure looks that way to me. Did they have a... That's a bit weird. I mean, isn't it a bit weird for them to come attack inside a city? It doesn't seem like a typical bandit style, burglary. We all missed different around for clues, but to be honest, it looks like there's nothing to be found here anymore. I see that does seem to make it a bit more difficult. Well, Mr. Reporter, why don't you let me ask you this then? Do you know from whence the Sky Bandits entered town? According to witness statements, they were seen leaving through the west gate. Well, that's awfully strange. The mayor's residence and the Busse Market are right through the west gate. And it seems like attacking those two places would be far more lucrative. Well, when you put it that way, that would make a lot of sense. But if you don't mind me asking, who the heck are you anyways? I'm glad you ask. I'm Olivier Lenheim, a wandering bard and gifted musician. I'm sure you've heard the rumors about me, right? Oh, right, you're the guy who drank wine without paying at the classy restaurant. It takes guts to stiff such a big bill. It's an honor to meet you, sir. You're making me blush. I'm ready for my interview anytime, so don't hesitate to ask. Wow, really? I'm getting a headache just listening to this crap. Those two are very much alike. I'm not even going to ask how this guy wound up with the rest of you. That would be for the best. Yeah. So they made off with the pricey goods at the weapon shop. They made off with the pricey stuff here, as well as the ledger. I wonder if they're trying to blackmail, or, I mean, they also did mention the fact that there's a low, goods. There's a shortage on goods in general, so maybe they're trying to corner the market. I don't know. Corner the market or something. Oh, look at the... Oh, hey, you there. Is something wrong? I thought I'd better give you a word of advice. Even if you're representing the mayor, at the end of the day, you're still civilians. We cannot have you wandering around here in the middle of our investigation. Oh, come... What? Who do you think you're talking to? Your advice seems more like a threat. I'm just saying you need to know your place. Yeah, and you need to know your place, fucking officer. But if you're so adamant about investigating the matter, then do it after we've cleared out of here. After you've gotten rid of all the evidence, you mean. I think you're all fucking traitors. If we get any more trouble out of you, then I'm going to give you a personal invitation to jail. Forget about Estelle, there's no arguing with these gentlemen. For an ass in a lion's skin, you sure know how to throw your weight around, Mr. Soldier. What did he just say? May I ask what's going on here? Ooh. Colonel? A soldier in the prestigious Royal Army to be threatening our good citizens. That is an outright embarrassment to us all. But these aren't just civilians, sir. I thought we were just civilians and that was the problem. The members of the Bracer Guild. Oh, is that so? Then I ask you once again, what is going on here? Isn't the army supposed to be working closely with the guild? What do you intend to accomplish by being rude to our allies? But as far as the general is concerned, yes, that side of the general really concerns me. I'll take over the investigation from here, so please take your men and clear out. But sir, your men have been here since early this morning, so I presume that sufficient investigation has been conducted by now, yes? I'll smooth things over to the general later. Is there anything else you wish to address with me? No, sir. Alright, man, back it up. We're returning to Hacken Gate. Run. It looks like that's that. It seems that some of our personnel were rather impolite. Please allow me to apologize. I appreciate the gesture, but we made some slightly inflammatory remarks as well, so how about we just let bygones be bygones? That suits me just fine. As I stated before, the army is supposed to be working closely with the guild. I think our two organizations working together grants each of us the ability to make up for the other's shortcomings. I'm looking forward to any progress you make with these recent series of events. Thank you, we'll do what we can. Oh, seems like a decent guy. He's helping us and I'm blushing. Oh, he's so dreamy. I wonder who he is. He really is dreamy. Oliver chimes in. He's beautiful. He's even more beautiful than you, Joshua. Colonel, it's almost the appointed time. Oh, already? Excuse me, but it appears I must take my leave. Oh, but before I do, it looks like I haven't properly introduced myself. I am Alan Richard, a colonel in the Royal Army. Colonel Richard. That sounds familiar. Is there anything I can do to assist you? If there's anything I can do to assist you, please don't hesitate to contact me. Okay. See you later. Colonel Richard. I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before. Neil was the one who mentioned his name earlier. He said something about him being a sharp young officer who leads the Royal Army's intelligence division. Ooh, okay. Oh, right. Oh, well, wow, for someone with, in the military, he sure knows how to listen to others. Well, that's probably because he's in the intelligence division. Might be proud of it. Probably in his mid-30s, and he's not hard in the eyes either. He seems to be more fit to be a politician than a service member in the army. Hey, you guys. Who was that you were just talking to in the black uniform? I could have sworn I've seen him somewhere before. Are you trying to tell me you didn't recognize him at all? That was Colonel Richard of the Intelligence Division. You know, the guy you mentioned earlier? Wait. What? You're not pulling my leg, are you? As fun as it would be, nope. He said so himself, so I'm fairly confident he is who he says he is. To think the legend himself would show up here. We can't wait around here like this any longer, Dorothy. Let's see if we can catch up to him. Aye, sir, although I'm really not sure why we're chasing after anyone. Yay! Running, it's fun. Do you see his eyes light up? I wonder if he's going to do an interview or something. Anyone else in the army would just brush him off, but I'm sure the colonel will oblige him. Why is Oliver being so quiet? That's unlike him. Do you know something? Oh, do you know something? What's the matter with you, Olivier? You look serious, I gotta say. I find it creepy coming from you. I was just thinking about the colonel. I'll be the first to admit that he's quite the specimen of a man. But what? I can say with confidence that doesn't stand a chance against me. That he doesn't stand a chance against me when it comes to the ladies. That doesn't seem like you. Are you hiding something? But I like to see him try just a little harder. It's no fun without a romantic rival. You just had to ask, didn't you, Joshua? I'll regret it for the rest of my life. Don't worry. Okay, let's see here. Now that the soldiers are gone, how about we resume our own investigation? Let's start with talking to all the people we couldn't talk to earlier. Good idea. Yeah, certainly. Oh yeah, there's several ones that... Yeah. Oh, dear me. Weren't you the braces who came in to ask questions not that long ago? Oh, right, we did come before. I'm really sorry I couldn't talk to you then. So what, you came to ask about what happened last night, right? Yeah, that's right, it's a good time for you. Yes, it's a good time for as any. It's in the middle of the night, you see, when I heard a noise coming from outside, and of course I thought it was my husband coming home at a late hour, so I opened the door and started yelling. But it turned out to be a group of masked men coming out of the Opal factory across the road. I thought my heart was, plumb gonna stop right there and then. Although it turned out to be burglars. The burglars were rather surprised and ran away to the north. So it was sky bandits then, huh? So what you're saying then is that the house didn't incur any loss of any kind? Yes, thanks to the mercy of the goddess. So, can I ask you another thing? Did your husband come home late mean that he went to the bar? If it was only that, then it would be forgivable. In addition to being a no-good drinker, he's obsessed with this. Raised her hand in a casting motion. I don't get it. Oh, I get it. Wait, Estelle, you get something I don't know? You mean fishing, right? Okay, that's why I don't get it. I see now. That's right, he loves fishing more than life itself. Just yesterday, he said something about catching some smelt and took off to the lake to the south. And on top of that, he still hasn't come back. So, I guess what you're saying is that he doesn't know anything about the incident. That's exactly what I'm saying. And when the good-for-nothing husband of mine gets home, he's going to get, what for, let me tell you. Hi, honey, I'm home. Ooh, what a day I had. Please, get me my whip. Scheherazade, can I borrow your whip? I was fishing patiently all morning, but I have nothing to show for it. What's this? Do we have guests? You say now, you old man. My goodness, woman, what kind of fiery tempest has got into you? Don't you know it's rude to act like that in front of our guests? If anyone's being rude, it would be you. I'm dumbfounded that my own husband can just take off to do what he likes at a time like this. What do you mean at a time like this? Maybe I should explain. Explains. Burglaries by sky bandits? You don't say. Now that is terrible. But to think that they hightailed it out of here after my wife hollered at them is hilarious. Guess they got to experience the Cecil effect firsthand. What did you just say? Let's all calm down now, shall we? But to think that the sky bandits came in the night like they did and just disappeared like that. I wonder if this has anything to do with the thing he was talking about the other day. He? What do you mean? Oh, right, you don't know him. He is my fishing buddy. He's staying at the inn down on the lake shore to the south of here. I remember, if I remember right, he said something about seeing a strange bunch near the place the other night. A strange bunch? Now this does sound interesting. Can you tell us a little bit more about what you've heard? Sure, I don't mind, but I'm just going to tell you up front that this is all hearsay. From what I heard, he just happened to see them by chance as he was out fishing during the night. He saw them leave by the way of the inn's front door and then out onto the road. However, when he asked about around at the inn in the morning, it turned out that no one like that had stayed the night before. Yeah, that is rather odd. So, was there any sort of burglary at the inn? Nah, nothing of the sort, in fact. It's quite there. It's quiet there, the meals are great, and, well, it's a place I'd recommend anyone. But best of all, it's a prime fishing spot. No fishing minigame, no fishing minigame, please, no fishing minigame, I don't want one. I mean, it's okay, but I don't want to do it again. I don't need another game of that. Though there weren't any definitive clues related to the incident, we did manage to hear a few interesting bits. I concur. I especially like the one that described all the delicious food at the inn. That's not what we're talking about here, although I did find the fishing part to be rather interesting. Unfortunately, if there's nothing going on there, then I guess it wouldn't be worth investigating. Actually, I think it's quite the opposite. If someone has been careless and caused a problem, the army would thoroughly investigate it. Conversely, the possibility of the sky bandits appearing where there's nothing happening is rather high. Oh, well, I guess that's one way to think about it. And in light of the series of incidents, there's either a spy in the army or sky bandits have a really clever bunch of thieves. It's extremely difficult to corner them only by investigating the incidents which have occurred. So we'll need to get one step ahead of them by tracking their movements. I see. So what you're saying is that we should go on the offensive stance rather than a defensive one. Or predictive rather than reactive. Then how about we get going? Off to the beautiful Valeria Lake, extolled in many a rhyme as the Pearl of La Belle. Okay. Apparently it's good fish, too. Oh, you're the one with the ring. I had it taken. I don't know if it's the army or the Bracer Guild. I just want to see those burglar caught. If these sky bandits are on the loose, I don't think I can live with it being fear every day. Okay. Wait, weren't you the one? Okay, I mean, I took the thing. Can I not do anything about it until I actually find it? So if anyone happens to find... Okay. So it's just if I come across it, then make sure I remember to go and give it back to her. Okay. I took like a few steps into here earlier just to... Well, for no particular reason, but I really haven't done much more before that. So this is the north shore of the Valeria Lake, huh? It certainly seems peaceful and quiet around here. The inn doesn't look too shabby either. I stayed here once before, once when I was in the area on another job. The wine's great, the rooms are nice. Pretty much what you'd expect from a place like this. Too bad this isn't a pleasure trip. And Oliver, please, please, please don't just take the wine and start drinking it. You mean it's not? I at least intend to toss my cares to the wind for a while. Taking cat naps in a rocking boat by the day and filling my belly with food and wine by night. Heaven. This is what a vacation is all about. Is that what you're here for? A vacation? Come on, everyone. I was just joking. We can enjoy a vacation anytime, but now is the only time we can enjoy taking care of some would-be thieves. Even I, Olivier Lenheim, know enough to get my priorities straight. I don't think this has anything to do with the enjoyment or not. Well, whatever. As long as he does his share of the work he's here to do. Let's see if we can find the old man staying here that loves fishing. Yeah, the guest who said he saw some suspicious individual here 2 nights ago, right? Yep. Even if it's unrelated to it, it might be worth looking into. Can I ask you something? Well, he's not responding at all. Must be really into fishing. So, this is what a fishing maniac looks like, huh? They seem to be a unique breed. Not as unique as you are, that's for sure. You know what? At least he responds. This is probably the guy, I bet. I bet it's the guy. We just have to, do something, I guess, first. Did I come in the back? I came in the back door. Welcome to the King's Fisher Inn. Are you here to stay? Yes and no. How should I put it? We're here because we're looking for certain someone. Is there a guy staying around here who loves the fish? Oh, pretty much everybody who stays here loves the fish. We heard he was a friend of the old man who stayed here yesterday. Do you have any clue who that might be? Oh, are you talking about old man Guano? If you're talking about his fishing buddy, then I think you must mean Lloyd. Lloyd. That sounds familiar. Huh, Lloyd. I've heard he's a professional angler who came all the way here from the Royal City. Lloyd. Is there someone else in the series named Lloyd, or... I don't really remember where, but I feel like I've heard that name in the series, in the Cold Steel games before. I heard he's a professional angler who came here all the way from the Royal City. Seems as though he's a member of the Fisherman's Guild there. He sounds like a pretty amazing guy. So you're saying that he's that old man fishing out back? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's the one you're talking about. Okay, well, probably not him. Maybe I'm just mistaking the name. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's the one you're talking about. You might be able to get his attention if you call his name really loud. Maybe I will. Annette. Name sounds familiar. My mother and I came here every year on vacation around this time. It's tradition in our family. My mother seems to look forward to it every time. I feel bad for my father, though, since he always gets left behind. Damn. The Kingfisher Inn in Bose and the Maple Leaf Inn in Zeiss are my favorite places to stay. Okay? Oh, free fishing poles. Okay? Oh, the fucking man! Excuse me. Are you the man named Lloyd who's from the Royal City? Wow, he really is focused. He's tuned out everything out of his mind but fishing. Looks like this is where my skills come into play. I have the vocal cords of a god. What are you? Just sit back and enjoy. Olivier leaned over with a smile that left all kinds of things up to interpretation, blew into the man's ear. Oh my goodness, what in the... Who are you kids? And where did you come from? What was the... That was a dirty trick to play on him, Olivier. Yeah, that was pretty low. How do you do this evening, good sir? We tried calling out to you a moment ago, but we could see that, like a true professional, your attention was fixed on the task. You're Lloyd, aren't you? Yeah, that's right. But how do you know my name? We heard from a certain old man about you. Do you have some time that you could spare to speak with us? Explains. I see. So you came here from, you heard from Mr. Guano, did you? Yeah, I saw the strange pair 2 nights ago. I knew it. could we get you to fill us in with a little bit more on the details? Before that, are you all bracers or something? Is this somehow related to some sort of crime? We can't say that for sure, but there does appear to be a possibility. Gotcha. In that case, I'll do what I can to help you out. It was the other night when I was out fishing on my boat. I was returning to the inn dead tired after a day of battling it out with this lake's guardian. There's always guardians. Why is there so many guardians? It had gotten late in the night, and it was about time when everyone in the inn was asleep in their beds. Oh, hold on a minute. What do you mean by this lake's guardian? Oh, it's a fish. I'm glad you asked. Oh, great. Let's do this. The guardian is a giant salmon that swims in the murky depths of the Valeria Lake. There's been the sphere key in the waters of the fish lovers for over a decade. Just keep going. Crap, I shouldn't have asked. Looks like you've thrown a log into the maniac's fire. Is it really that huge of a fish like you say? You bet your last mirror it is. I've been chasing the darn thing for the last 5 years of my life. It comes and goes in different parts of Valeria Lake and changes its feeding spots on a whim. I heard from a buddy of mine that it appeared in these parts, so I came a run from the royal city. Now that's just what I call passion. I can completely understand where you're coming from. Whenever I find something I like, I stop at nothing until I get a hold of it. Like you, Joshua. Like you. For example, a bottle of Grand Chardonnay and such. In your case, steal it is more accurate. How about we get back to our story? So, Lloyd, what happened when you came back from fishing that night? Oh, right. I had returned to the boat and was on my way back to the inn when I saw an old couple head out into the road from the grounds behind the building. On the road. In the middle of the night. Yeah, no doubt about it. They were headed out to New Ansel Path. At first, I thought they were a group of people visiting from the city heading back home. It was way too late for something like that, and when I asked at the inn the next day, nobody knew a thing about it. Though maybe I seen a couple of ghosts or something then. Ghosts? No! Are ghosts that come out here? Just so you know, the two I saw were a young couple. Young couple. That doesn't seem to fit any of the profiles for the Sky Bandits, does it? Unless, for some reason, they mistook Josette and Kyle as a young couple, even if they're brother-sister. It might have been two lost souls who committed double suicide after not being accepted by those around them. And that got really dark really fast. Don't tell me anymore. Oh, brother. I'm pretty sure that's afraid of ghosts. The guild is doomed. Not to mention her habit of always wanting to hear more ghost stories and other bizarre stuff. Now, isn't your being scared attractive in its own right, Estelle? Not sexy, but cute nonetheless. Like a little kitten shivering in the cold. Oh, you better watch out because because this little kitten bites with a staff up your ass. Well, I was just kidding about the ghost spot. But the couple did seem to be one with a purpose and a reason. I'd say this because the girl was wearing some rather odd clothing. What do you mean by that? I only saw her from behind, so I can say for sure. But it looked like to me she was wearing some kind of school uniform. But why would she need the school uniform for what they were doing? It makes sense, but a school uniform, it couldn't be. Yeah, it wasn't one from the Genus Royal Academy, was it? You're from that area, right? Yeah, you really know your stuff, kid. You must be a connoisseur just like me. You want to go talk about it in private? You betcha. My niece goes there as well, and it looked exactly like the same one she wears. I see. This whole event just got a lot more interesting. It's her. I know it's that lying tomboy for sure. We're finally on a trail. What, so she's an acquaintance of yours? And while you're at it, tell the two of them not to fret and rush into anything they'll regret later on. If my mind isn't failing me, I could have sworn they said something about coming again tonight. As in this night? Interesting. Is that true? Yeah, we'll meet back here in 2 days, is what the young man said. His tone seemed rather serious, so I couldn't help but think on it. Well, that's understandable. We appreciate the valuable information. Just leave the rest up to us. We won't let them get them into any more trouble than they already are. Oh, I see. That's a relief to hear. I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders now. Now that is off my chest, and I feel like taking a boat out and fishing again. Oh, there's no time to lose. I'll leave you youngins to your work. Woo! Man, I don't even measure up when it comes to that fishing nut. He mentioned something about a fisherman's guild too. I wonder what kind of group that is. A bunch of insane people. A bunch of insane people, if you ask me. Every single diehard Fisher person I've met is, like, insane to some extent. Even Kenneth. So, how is this couple involved in the missing airliner incident exactly? If you don't mind telling me, that is. Well, in a nutshell, explains. I see. Okay, here's another good thing about this game. It isn't just Reen explaining everything every single time. Because I feel like in the Cold Steel games, it was always Reen. Okay, I guess I gotta explain every single time. But in this, it's a bit more varied. I see. That seems to be the person in question, alright. Which means that tonight's is the night, huh? Not that I care about who explains. It's just a random thing I noticed. Yeah, it looks like we should probably get a room just in case. We're going to be in for a little bit of a late night tonight. Alright, let's go ask the receptionist about a room. Okay, I'm not sure exactly where this is going to end it, but I feel as though, at least in terms of how much stuff that has happened so far, this is probably a good place to end it. Because I feel as though if we go and do this, a lot of stuff's going to happen, and it's gonna go above what I'm expecting, where I'm expecting it to go time-wise. It's interesting. I'm pretty convinced that Morgan might be the traitor. He feels like it, especially his reasoning behind why he's doing stuff, and how coincidental it is the things that he's doing are actually quite helpful to the Sky Bandits. Robble. He feels like it. It also comes to question, it begs the question more so, how is Cassius involved? Obviously he has to be involved somehow, and if the army is involved in what they're doing somehow, that would actually make some sort of sense. So, I have a hard time believing that the Sky Bandits are competent enough to really be the ones to be, like, if there was something more than them just being bandits, I have a hard time believing that they'd be ones to be involved in that, I guess. They seem quite incompetent, I suppose, in that way. Now, this Don guy that Kyle mentioned, maybe he has some sort of connection and is organizing this. Maybe they're feeding information like that. Well, at least Kyle seems to be aware of whatever arrangement they have. Okay, well, I'll leave it at that for this time. I'll see y'all next time. Drive safely, everyone.